is heavenly. Gospel what I'm peddling. When you at war, ain't no need for no pleasantries. Nah, they dung hills until they rest in peace. Yeah, who God real, I guess we gon' see.
All right. I want to give all honor, all praises and glory to the Most High God Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. This is a Soldier Parah from Genesis with my brother Gabar Simeon. We'll do a quick video on Paul kept the law. I'm going to need you to bring out Acts. Slakia. This is it's a little sloppy right now here. Okay. So I'm going to bring out the book of Acts chapter 27 and verse 9.
The book of Acts chapter 27 and verse 9. Now when much time was spent, and when sailing was now dangerous, because the fast was now already past, Paul admonished them.
Right. So right here is showing that Paul also kept the law. When he's speaking about right here where it says because the fast was now already past, that's that Paul kept the Day of Atonement. So as you can see, Paul kept the law. Let's go to Acts chapter 2 and verse 1. Go ahead.
2 verse 1. And when the days of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place.
Again, congregating with your brothers during feast days is another law that should be kept. Paul didn't. He kept the law. It's that simple. You know, there's a lot of Christians out there that like to teach that Paul taught that the law was done away with and so on and so forth. But as you can see, Paul himself kept the law. We're going to go to another book, Romans. We're going to go to Romans chapter 7 and verse 22. Verse 22.
The book of Romans chapter 7 verse 22. For I delight in the law of God after the inward man.
Ooh. That one was cut. That one was burned deep to a lot of Christians. Christianity. For I delight in the law of God after inward man. So he's literally saying he keeps the law. So we're gonna bring out 1 Corinthians. Remember, this is about Paul, so there's gonna be a lot of these, epistles that Paul wrote. I'm gonna go to 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 1.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 1. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellencies of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God.
See that? What's the testimony of God? Well, if we go into the Strong's, testimony is G3142. You're going to notice that the word Decalogue is one of the definitions. Let me see if I can go there and see if I can show it to you guys real quick. It's going to show, it has to be a faster way to get there. Let me do it like this. 2 and 1, right? We go here, tools. We're going to go to the miscellaneous. We're going to look at the word testimony. testimony right here. Right? I think I did that wrong. Well, we could do like this. Let me go back. Is this what I touched last time? There we go. So the word is Marturian. Arturian. And if you notice, this word right here, the Decalogue, in the sacred tabernacle, to be testified, testimony, witness. So when you say the testimony of God, what do you think we're talking about there? Those are the laws that the Most High God gave to Moses and Aaron. That's the testimony of God. So it shows that Paul is keeping the law. Straight like that. Let's head over to Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 1. Corinthians chapter 11 verse 1 in the NLT. All right, go ahead.
The book of
First, that's the wrong chapter. Salakia. I put that's chapter 1 there. Salakia. You was just gonna let it sit there?
No.
Check this out. Look what this says here. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 1. And you
It says what?
And you should imitate me,
Imitate
me, just as I imitate Christ.
So he's asking us to imitate Paul, just like he imitates Christ. And to imitate Christ, what did Christ do? He kept the laws.
Come.
All right, got 3 more precepts here. Gonna break this one here. We're gonna go to Psalms. What's this? I think I broke. Okay, Psalms chapter 19 verse 7.
Psalms chapter 19 verse number 7. And it reads, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimonies of the Lord is sure, making the wise the simple.
See that? So it goes back to the precept before when in 1 Corinthians 2 and 1, when you're declaring unto the testimony of God. Right here, it says the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making the wise the simple. He's speaking about the law, which Paul also kept. So that's just me proving to you the testimony. I'm going to go ahead and write that word, the testimony. All right, one more witness, right? Because you need 2 witnesses. So here we go. We're going to go to Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 8 verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Bind up the testimonies,
Mm-hmm.
seal the law among my disciples.
Bind up the testimony. There's the second witness, Isaiah. And seal the law among my disciples. Paul kept the law. And my last precept for this quick class is going to be here at 1 Corinthians chapter 9. We're going to read verse 20. I don't know if you can see that. Verse 20 and 21. in the CEV.
It's kind of tough to see.
Okay. Maybe I could go ahead and read it if that's I got it. It reads, when I am with the Jews, I live like a Jew to win Jews. They are ruled by the law of Moses, and I am not. But I live by the law to win them. And when I am with people who are not ruled by the law, I forget about the law to win them. But here's the cut. Of course, I never really forgot about the law. In fact, I'm ruled by the law of Christ. People, they like to just read the first part and never read straight through. It shows here, and this is just him repeating the fact to imitate him like he imitates Christ. Well, he is ruled by the law of Christ. And that's my quick lesson on Paul kept the law. With the water for chiming in. Hope this is edifying and gives you better understanding. I want to thank the brother Gabar Simeon for his time. And that's it. Kwam Yasharallah.